Happy Sunday, Valparaiso area. My name is Alexa Minton. I'm your VU15 News Weather Director here with a Sunday weather update that just so happens to be our last weather update of the semester. We're getting ready to head into summer break here in Valparaiso, but first we want to give you one last weather update before we go. Taking a look at our live look, we'll notice those partly cloudy skies with a little bit of blue intermixed throughout. We've got to enjoy quite a bit of sunshine throughout this morning here in Valparaiso as we notice some clouds roll in, and those will be present throughout the evening hours into parts of Tuesday. However, for the majority of the week, as we look ahead, we're going to be having some clear skies, which is a nice relief from all of the rain, snow, wind, and chaos we've experienced this past year in Valparaiso. These clear skies are going to allow us to have quite the warm week, not only letting us reach that 70-degree point, but that 80-degree point and maybe even those 90-degree temperatures, which everyone is so itching and exciting to have. However, tomorrow we will be having quite the breezy Monday, so while those warm temperatures might be enticing, make sure you grab a windbreaker before you head out, as those winds will remain pretty strong throughout the day on Monday. Taking a look at our current temperatures in the Valparaiso region, we're sitting around those mid-60s, around 64, with those partly cloudy skies. We got to see the sun this morning. Now we're noticing the clouds as we head throughout the day today. And as we look throughout the region, we notice the majority of the region is in the same position as us, sitting around those mid-60-degree temperatures. They're a little cooler over in Chicago O'Hare, around 63 degrees, 64 again in DeKalb. They're a little warmer just south of us with 69 over here in Pontiac, 67 in Peru. However, we're all staying in those 60-degree temperatures. We're going to notice one more cool down into the evening, and then the warm up will begin as we head into Monday. Looking at our 24-hour temperature change, while it feels so nice and warm, we've actually only warmed up about 2 degrees in the Valparaiso area. Gary, Indiana has warmed up quite a bit as they were experiencing some lake breeze effects the past couple days, and now they finally get the chance to calm down and have that sunshine. However, there is a nice variety of temperature change throughout the region, and we're going to notice this all kind of blanket into a nice warm up as we head into Monday. Looking across the nation, we see a little bit of chaos kind of across the United States at the moment. We see a little nice cold air trough kind of bracing the western seaboard of the United States, giving 52 in Seattle, 50 in Boise. At least they aren't in those 40-degree temperatures, which they have been for parts of this week, but they aren't quite as warm as the rest of the United States. Moving across towards the east, we see a nice warm air ridge pushing off towards the east coast, giving us centralized hotspot of warm weather down in Oklahoma City with 91 degrees. You can see that with that nice pink color right down there, really warming up for them, almost uncomfortably warm for our friends down south, but unfortunately, those 91-degree temperatures won't be reaching Valpo anytime soon. We're sitting at those mid-60s along with parts of Minneapolis. They're only in the lower 70s in St. Louis. However, we're going to notice this warm air push up towards the Midwest and up towards the Great Lakes region, giving us that warm up this week, as we're going to notice this map turn from a variety of colors into mostly those yellows and oranges as we look ahead. Taking a look at our current radar, not too much activity is actually happening in the Valparaiso area. For once, as we know, we always have had quite a bit of convective weather and rain and storms. There's actually a storm happening right now over in Iowa, stretching up to parts of Wisconsin, and there is convection within that storm, giving them some thunderstorms. You can notice those in those bright pockets of color that we're seeing really stretching into parts of Iowa at the moment. The thunderstorms and the heavy rain is only just starting to reach into Wisconsin, but if you are headed home this week as you finish your finals, make sure you stay safe, as this storm is going to go just north of Valparaiso across into Michigan. So if you're headed home in that region, watch out for some heavy rain, some convection, and some thunderstorms as you look ahead. Taking a look at our future temperatures, we'll mention that one little cool down that we have as we look into the early morning hours tomorrow morning at about 6 a.m. Valpo's only dropping down to 51, but our friends just east of us are getting a little bit cooler. They'll see those 40-degree temperatures once again. They'll notice that 45 in Kalamazoo, 44 in Coldwater, 46 down in Fort Wayne. However, hopefully that'll be the last time any of us here in the region see those cooler temperatures. As we progress throughout the day on Monday, we're going to notice everyone starts to warm up to almost 70 degrees in parts in Gary and Michigan City. They're almost at that 70-degree mark. However, Valpo gets up to 72. We'll continue to notice this warmth kind of blanket in and maintain throughout the day on Monday. And as we head into the overnight hours, there's not even that much of a cool down. Valpo in the early Tuesday morning hours will be staying at a nice 64 degrees, and that's when we really see a nice warm up to 79 in Valparaiso as we head throughout the day on Tuesday. They're at 81 over in Joliet, 82 over in Peru, and these temperatures are going to continue to rise as we look ahead. Another cool down as we head throughout the overnight hours down to 70 degrees. Not as much of a temperature drop as we noticed early this week. However, it is still decreasing a little bit just because of that diurnal heating and cooling during day and night. However, 70 degrees is nothing to complain about, I think, folks, as we've been experiencing those 40-degree temperatures for a little too long, some might say. As we finally look into Wednesday, we'll notice those really warm temperatures start to push up in the region, not quite reaching Valpo yet. There's 66 in Valparaiso. There'll be 84 in Rochester, 83 in Rensselaer, and 82 in Kankakee. This warm weather will kind of sweep up and warm the majority of Lake Michigan as we look for throughout the day on Wednesday into Thursday, giving us really warm temperatures for the rest of the week. Taking a look at our future radar, there's not too much activity happening. Valparaiso will clear up in clouds around the early Monday morning hours. However, as we progress throughout the day on Monday into parts of Tuesday, we're going to see those clouds kind of roll in and out. Monday at 6 p.m., we'll notice some clouds re-come into and blanket the Valparaiso area. They'll move out temporarily overnight, and as we head into the early morning hours of Tuesday, those clouds will roll back in. As we head throughout the day on Tuesday, however, we're going to notice those clouds begin to taper off, especially around Tuesday at 5 p.m. We get to see that storm start to move across Lake Michigan that we had just mentioned on the radar. But again, it is way too far north to be affecting anyone in the Valparaiso or Chicagoland O'Hare area, and Valpo will only be experiencing sporadic clouds as we head into Tuesday evening. Taking a look at our temperatures tonight, as I mentioned, it will drop down to about 51 degrees. And tomorrow, our high is 78 with some nice wind gusts throughout the day. And as we look at our 7-day forecast, we can see quite the bit of fun weather. Monday, we'll have those 78-degree temperatures, but Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll have 85, 87. Thursday, we'll see 87 again, those 80-degree temperatures, which is so exciting. Some forecast models are projecting on Thursday for us to go up to the 90s. Here at Valparaiso, we're expecting it to be around 87 degrees. But it might even get warmer as we get closer to that Thursday day of warmth as we look ahead. Friday, we're noticing it's 84, and as we look at Saturday, we're going to notice some storms next week. Those storms on Saturday is going to cool us down to a nice 59 and keep us nice and cool on Sunday as well into 70-degree temperatures. For all of us here at Valparaiso University, we thank you so much for tuning in this year and joining us as we give you constant weather updates and live looks for any severe weather. We will be returning to campus here in August and immediately start back up with some live weather broadcasts. If there's any convection in the area, we will be doing written weather updates and keeping you all posted, but we truly appreciate your support and thank you so much for joining us here. For VU15 News, I'm Alexa Minton.